The WNBA draft is always full of anticipation, young stars are ready to make their mark, but the 2025 draft has a different kind of buzz. All eyes are on Paige Bueckers. She's the consensus #1 pick. Everyone knows she's special, but rumors are swirling. Will she even play for the Dallas Wings if they draft her? Bueckers is a once-in-a-generation talent. She's got the skills to transform a franchise, but the Dallas Wings, despite holding the top pick, are a team with question marks. Can they provide the right environment for her to flourish? The basketball world is waiting with bated breath. The tension is palpable. The rumors are getting louder. Will Paige Bueckers make history by refusing to play for the team that drafts her? Paige Bueckers is the real deal. She's been dominant since high school. College only cemented her status. At UConn, she's been racking up awards like it's nothing. AP Player of the Year, Naismith College Player of the Year, the John R. Wooden Award. She even earned a place in the Huskies of Honor. But it's not just the accolades, it's the way she plays the game. Her court vision is unmatched. She sees passes others don't even dream of. Her shooting, lights out, and her leadership, she makes everyone around her better. WNBA scouts drool over her potential. She's the type of player you build a franchise around. But even with all her talent, there's one big question. Where will she land? The Dallas Wings have had a rough go of it. Their 9-31 record last season was nothing short of dismal. They desperately need a spark. Enter Paige Bueckers. She's the obvious choice, the potential savior of the franchise. But things aren't that simple. There are whispers of dysfunction within the team. The chemistry just isn't there. And then there's Arike Ogunbowale. She's a star in her own right, a dynamic scorer who commands the ball. But can she coexist with a player like Bueckers, who needs the ball in her hands to be effective? The Wings are a team at a crossroads. Will they draft Bueckers and hope for the best? Or will they go in a different direction, choosing to build around Ogunbowale instead? Just when you thought the Dallas Wings situation couldn't get any more complicated, it did. Lou Lopez Sénéchal, a key player and a rising star, announced she's sitting out the 2025 season. The reason? No one seems to know for sure. This unexpected news sent shockwaves through the league. What does it say about the team culture in Dallas? Is there something more going on behind the scenes? These are questions the Wings need to answer, and fast. The timing couldn't be worse. With the draft looming and the Bueckers rumors swirling, the last thing the Wings needed was more uncertainty. Can they convince Bueckers that Dallas is the right place for her, even without Sénéchal? It's a tough sell, to say the least. Echoes of Eli Manning, a draft day déjà vu? The NBA has seen its fair share of draft day drama, from players refusing to play for certain teams to last-minute trades that shake up the entire league. The NBA draft is always full of surprises and high-stakes decisions. Fans and analysts alike tune in, not just to see who gets picked but to witness the drama unfold. But the WNBA, not so much. Historically, the WNBA draft has been a more straightforward affair. Players are usually thrilled to be drafted, regardless of the team, and the drama is kept to a minimum. However, the landscape of women's basketball is changing rapidly, and with it, the dynamics of the draft. That could all change with Paige Bueckers. A generational talent, Bueckers has been in the spotlight since her high school days, and her college career has only amplified her star power. She's not just a player, she's a phenomenon, a brand, and a game changer. Rumors are swirling that she might pull an Eli Manning. For those who don't remember, Manning refused to play for the San Diego Chargers after they drafted him #1 back in 2004. He made it clear that he wanted to play for the New York Giants, and he got his wish. Manning's bold move was unprecedented at the time and sent shockwaves through the NFL. It was a risky gamble, but it paid off. He went on to have a Hall of Fame career with the Giants, winning 2 Super Bowl titles and becoming a legend in New York. He forced a trade to the New York Giants, and the rest is history. Could Bueckers be ready to shake things up in a similar way? The idea isn't as far-fetched as it might seem. Bueckers has the talent, the following, and the leverage to make such a bold move. Could Bueckers be ready to shake things up in a similar way? It's not as far-fetched as it sounds. Bueckers has leverage. She's the prize, the golden ticket, and she knows it. Teams are already vying for her, and she hasn't even declared for the draft yet. It's not as far-fetched as it sounds. Bueckers has leverage. She's the prize, the golden ticket, and she knows it. If she doesn't want to play for a team, she has the power to make her voice heard. In today's world of social media and player empowerment, her influence extends far beyond the court. She's the prize, the golden ticket, and she knows it. If she doesn't want to play for a team, she has the power to make her voice heard. In today's world of social media and player empowerment, her influence extends far beyond the court. Teams will have to consider not just her talent, but her preferences and her brand. If she doesn't want to play for a team, she has the power to make her voice heard. The WNBA could be on the brink of its own draft day drama, and all eyes will be on Paige Bueckers to see how it unfolds. Will she follow in Eli Manning's footsteps and change the game forever? Only time will tell. The potential fallout navigating uncharted waters. A Bueckers standoff with the Dallas Wings would be uncharted territory for the WNBA. This scenario is not just about one player or one team, it has the potential to reshape the dynamics of the entire league. Paige Bueckers, a rising star with immense talent, holds significant leverage, and her decisions could set precedents for future negotiations and player movements. The league has never seen anything like it. The implications are huge. The WNBA, known for its competitive spirit and growing fan base, could face a pivotal moment. The ripple effects of such a standoff could influence everything from team strategies to fan engagement and even sponsorship deals. What happens if Bueckers digs in her heels and refuses to budge? Her determination could inspire other players to take similar stands, leading to a shift in how player power is perceived in the league. It could also force the WNBA to reevaluate its policies and approach to player relations. The Wings would be in a tough spot. They would have to navigate the complexities of managing team morale and performance while dealing with the uncertainty surrounding one of the most promising talents in the sport. The pressure on the coaching staff and management would be immense. They could call Bueckers' bluff and draft her anyway. This move would be a bold statement, signaling their confidence in their ability to negotiate and manage the situation. However, it would also come with significant risks, as the outcome would be far from guaranteed. But what if she follows through on her threat and sits out the season? The impact on the team's performance and the league's reputation could be substantial. Fans and analysts would be watching closely, and the narrative could shift dramatically based on how the situation unfolds. It would be a PR nightmare for the league. The media coverage would be relentless, and the WNBA would have to manage the fallout carefully to maintain its image and credibility. The story would likely dominate sports headlines, drawing attention from all corners of the basketball world. The other option is a trade. This could provide a way out for both Bueckers and the Wings, allowing them to part ways amicably. However, orchestrating a trade that satisfies all parties involved would be a complex and delicate process. The Wings could shop the #1 pick, hoping to land a king's ransom from a team desperate for a chance to draft Bueckers. This strategy could potentially bring in multiple assets, strengthening the team in the long run, but it would also mean passing up on a generational talent. But even then, there are no guarantees. The success of such a trade would depend on numerous factors, including the willingness of other teams to part with valuable assets and the overall market conditions at the time. It's a high-stakes gamble with no easy answers. The decisions made in this scenario could have long-lasting effects on the careers of those involved and the future of the WNBA. As the league navigates these uncharted waters, all eyes will be on how it handles this unprecedented challenge. A power shift player. Empowerment on the rise. In recent years, we've witnessed a significant shift in the dynamics of professional sports. Athletes are no longer just players on the field, they are becoming influential voices off the field as well. The Bueckers situation is about more than just one player and one team. It's a reflection of a broader movement where athletes are taking control of their narratives and careers. Paige Bueckers, a standout player, is emblematic of this change. It's a sign of the times. Athletes from various sports are stepping up, using their platforms to advocate for themselves and others. This empowerment is reshaping the landscape of sports. Across all sports, athletes are demanding more control over their careers. They are negotiating better contracts, seeking more favorable terms, and ensuring their voices are heard in decision-making processes. They're no longer content to be pawns in a game controlled by teams and owners. Instead, they're asserting their rights and pushing for changes that benefit not just themselves, but future generations of athletes. The WNBA, in particular, has always been at the forefront of player empowerment. The league's players have consistently used their platforms to advocate for important causes and drive meaningful change. From advocating for social justice, including issues like racial equality and gender rights, to fighting for better pay and working conditions, WNBA players have been at the forefront of these battles. Their efforts have not only brought attention to these issues but have also led to tangible changes within the league and beyond. WNBA players have never been afraid to use their platforms to make a difference. They understand the power of their voices and the impact they can have on society. Bueckers, whether she realizes it or not, is part of this larger movement. Her actions resonate with many and inspire others to stand up for their rights. Her willingness to stand up for herself, to challenge the status quo, to demand what she believes she's worth, is a testament to her strength and determination. It's a powerful message that resonates far beyond the basketball court. This is a powerful message to young athletes everywhere. It tells them that they too have a voice, that they too can demand respect and fair treatment. The era of player empowerment is here, and it's changing the game for the better. Unanswered questions and lingering doubts. As the 2025 WNBA draft draws closer, the Paige Bueckers saga continues to captivate the basketball world. Will she stay silent or address the rumors head-on? Will the Dallas Wings blink and explore trade options? Or will they roll the dice and draft her, hoping for the best? The stakes are high, the pressure is mounting, and the clock is ticking. Every move, every statement, every rumor is scrutinized and dissected. The whispers are getting louder, but the answers remain elusive. The basketball world waits with bated breath, eager for a resolution to this unprecedented drama. The future of the WNBA, a league at a crossroads. The Paige Bueckers draft saga is a pivotal moment for the WNBA. It's a test of the league's power dynamics, a glimpse into the future of player empowerment. The outcome could shape the league for years to come. Will the WNBA become a league where players have more say in their destinies, or will teams continue to hold most of the cards? The answers to these questions are still unclear, but one thing is certain: the WNBA is at a crossroads. The decisions made in the coming weeks and months will have far-reaching consequences. The eyes of the basketball world are watching. The future of the WNBA may hang in the balance.